Native American culture has many stories and legends of creatures and monsters that prey on humans and animals alike, but none are as frightening as the Wendigo. Wendigo is a Cree Indian word that means evil that devours, and that's exactly what this monster does. It has a taste for human flesh, and human flesh alone. It hunts and devours its prey with a constant hunger that never ends. The Wendigo is a humanoid-like creature that's tall and pale with elongated limbs that is in a way it's reminiscent of the Slender Man in appearance, but the similarity ends there. Said to be about 12 feet tall, they have an emaciated body where one can see bones sticking out from under the thin, pale, decaying skin that covers their bodies. Their shrunken eyes are white and glowing, and they have long, crooked, sharp teeth. They are equipped with razor-sharp claws that allows them to rip their victims to shreds. They have incredible speed, strength, and agility, along with enhanced senses that make them the ultimate hunters, especially in the darkness. Once a victim is captured, the Wendigo can drag them up into a tree very easily. Thought to be a demonic spirit that possesses humans and turns them into cannibals, this legend was first told by the Algonquin tribe, but other tribes in the northern United States and Canada also have stories about this monster. Wendigo, Witigo, Witico, and Weetigo are all names given to this creature, but the stories are all the same. A Wendigo is created when a human eats the flesh of another human to survive. When a man tasted the flesh, it was thought that he would be overcome by the evil spirits and become a Wendigo. The fear of becoming one was so great that many would rather kill themselves before becoming a cannibal to survive the bitter winters of the northern land where snow and ice could cut off food supplies and prevent any kind of farming. Sightings of the Wendigo were reported not only by the natives of the area, but also by traders, trappers, and the European settlers for years. To see a Wendigo was a bad omen, often foretelling that death would soon occur. While the legend had been told before the written word, there have been stories written in the 1800s all the way up to the early 1900s. Even today, you can still find people telling stories of the Wendigo. In 1878, a Cree man named Swift Runner killed his entire family and ate them. The family only lived 25 miles from the nearest supply post. There's also been people who claim they were able to kill the creature. It was thought that fire was the best way to eliminate the Wendigo. In 1907, a shaman named Jack Fiddler and his brother killed 14 people who they claimed were Wendigos. Jack was arrested by the Canadian Mounties, but before he could be put to trial, he escaped and hanged himself. If you do an internet search for the word Wendigo, you'll find many more stories about this monster, many which have been told by the elders, but some are from the young ones who didn't believe at first. It wasn't till after they themselves saw something they couldn't explain that the stories began to become real. Is the Wendigo just a legend, or could it be something more real? Does something like Slender Man have roots in this story? No one knows for sure, but as with all Native American legends, there is a belief in the words handed down from generation to generation. We can say it's just a legend, but the Wendigo may be waiting somewhere for its next meal. Just something to think about should you ever find yourself in the northern woods.